It's finally proven. They don't think everyone is a scammer. Today I was able to collect it from the Samsung store itself, which is located at Eton. So it must be the end of the story. Is it so? Let me tell you. Let me share my experience. Hey guys, probably it's my luckiest day. Yes, as I mentioned, I finally got the product from Samsung, and not just from Samsung, from the exact same store. Let me tell you the series of events that happened. So after I recorded that video other day, like I keep on following up with their customer care, and I was keep on getting same response like, okay, this is your chat ID, save it for future reference, do this, do that, whatever, like same process. I was keep on hearing the same thing, right? Uh, but in one of the chat, they mentioned like we have already sent a mail to the store. I replied yes. On that day itself, the customer care executive told me that mail is already been sent to the store, but store declined it. I don't know what happened. Today morning, I wake up, I went out, I had my coffee and thought of okay, why not visit the store again? I went to the store and I was kind of skeptical. Honestly, I was kind of skeptical. My hopes weren't high. Fortunately, the guy wasn't there. I was greeted by another guy. I asked him, are you the manager of this store? He said, no, but I can help you out. I explained the scenario, what happened Friday, and to my surprise, not just him, all the employees were aware about it. I don't know why, but they all were aware about it and they understood what happened, and probably they came to their senses like how customers should be treated. I don't know. That guy told me, okay, let me see what can I do, uh, uh, and he said, okay, let me talk to my manager. Probably he's not manager, I don't know. He went in and asked me to go and take a seat. I went there, even though like my hopes weren't that high, but I was willing to give them one opportunity. I sat for some time. Meanwhile, another guy came. His name is David. He told me, okay, what is that? How can I help you? Again, I was about to start the story. Meanwhile, that guy came and started explaining him, okay, I'm taking care of him. They both went inside. Then again, David came back and said, okay, have a seat. I'm going to help you out. I said, okay, will I get my product? He said, okay, I'll give it to you. But having said that, he was keep on saying, okay, on that day, what manager did is our protocol. We know our process. He's kind of an experienced guy. I said, yes, he might be an experienced guy. He might know in and out about this system. What are the like hidden things? You guys know, but I don't know. Like being customer, I know two things: the communication mail I got from Samsung, as well as the invoice that I got from them. And I showed him, like, see, look at that invoice. It has my name correctly. There is no reference of any other name. He said, yeah, I understood, but in our system. I said, see, there might be some issues. Like we all face challenges while we provide support to our customers. But even the customer is wrong, what I do personally or what supposed to be done is like, let me help him out. And it was correctly said by the first guy who met me at the store. He told me there is a difference between can't and don't. It hit me, man. It hit me. I thought, yes, that should be the attitude. You can't say I don't. You must say I can't. But let me explain you. You might know it for last 9-10 years. It's your job. But I am customer. Probably I'm going there for the first time. I don't know anything. I might know now. This might happen. Even I explained him the entire process. It never asked me to update that profile. What you're talking about is probably Samsung profile or something. Probably he understood, or he was like, okay, take it and go. I'm happy with it, honestly. Like, I don't want to keep dragging the same thing. He gave me the phone. I sent, told him, thank you. I really appreciate David. And this is what organization like Samsung should do. Believe me, it's not rotten apple. It's not rotten apple. It's Samsung, and they have a brand value. So that's the end of the story. I got my phone, and one more disclaimer: I still have no idea how it's performing in terms of hardware, in terms of software. So this is like the initial part we should have done in few minutes, probably few hours, smoothly. Normally these things happen smoothly, right? It's a give and take. Organization are always happy to take money and sell their product. Where I face a lot of challenges. So I don't know, like, this is not my phone, I cannot open it. I'll rely heavily on my friend. If he is okay to share his opinion, I will share. Otherwise, there are tons of videos available online. So the conclusion, to me, anything which is related to customer related activity, in that role, sensible people should be part of. They are all human beings. We all are human beings. Humans are still good at interacting with each other, knowing each other's situation and how to handle. Probably he was having a bad day. Probably, I don't know, like, what else could be the reason of that kind of behavior, and say, like, I don't, right? Rather, it would have been a better approach to say, like, I can't. Anyways, it's individual. We all are human being. From that aspect, I'm okay. So lesson learned from my end: ever submitting any order online, look properly, like, if there is something hidden. Because again, I am iterating it again. When I logged in through my Google, okay, it took my name. Like, like, whenever you set your Google, you can put any name associated. So be careful what email ID you are using to purchase anything online. It might be something that is going in their system. And my humble request to Samsung family, these are the internal glitches. They should take care of it. Probably that guy at store is frustrated getting this kind of issues. Even I asked this guy David, who helped me finally, brother, you should reply to your organization. There must be IT team or any other team. You should do it internally. Is giving a very bad impact overall. I don't know, like, whether they will forward this information or not, but that was my suggestion. And to you guys, make sure whenever you are logging with your Google or any other account, things matches properly. So that's the end of the story. I wanted to share the entire episode, starting from the frustration, from getting the product, and I want to document it for future reference. Thank you. Be safe, be happy. God is watching over you. Thank you.